This is the layout that I made up of the system. This bin here is the one that originally was right here. This bin here is the one that was originally right here. This hopper bin is the hopper bin from right here. There your dryer is. I drew in a 24-foot dryer. Dump pit here, about an 800 bushel dump pit. This bin is existing, 48-foot bin, and 3 like the existing bin here. So we're just gonna kind of take a walk through the system here. Not sure how it's easiest to show it, but we're gonna try this view. It's that's the drive over. It's sticking up out of the ground about 3 foot. It's 20 foot long. I think that'll just about catch both hoppers on your hopper trailer. I think normally center to center on hoppers is somewhere around 13 to 16 foot. This is figured 20 foot. That can be adjusted accordingly. This hopper bin here would be filled off the elevator, and then gravity flow, there'd be a valve to dump it into the conveyor that comes out of this pit. This would be the existing bin from over here. That would dump into this drag conveyor that's coming from the pit. And that would be used as a wet bin, I figured. This would be kind of your backup wet bin. You'd have this bin out here as an extra bin. This is an existing bin. Park your dryer right here. You have your reclaimed conveyor that runs back through here to take these 4 bins back to the elevator. Now, this might be bigger than what you ever figure you'll need, but I like to plan. I don't like to end up with stuff too small. So we have this conveyor going across here to feed this. That could also be a double run. The double run would be adequate to do the job. I have a conveyor up there. The one benefit of the conveyor is you got your catwalk to walk from peak to peak of the bins. We have our dryer. With this dryer, it don't show it here, but I would extend that unload. I would put like a 10-foot extension on that unload and dump it directly into the elevator. I'd put a air sucker, bees wing sucker on the discharge going in the elevator there then, pull any bees wings off. So this shows 3 grain bins like your existing one here. And then 2 48-foot bins. And those are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're showed as 12 ring here, but that can easily be changed. But I just see that as kind of a nice clean system. You hit your bins and equipment right here in this circle, and then you convey out to get your bins out through there. What else do we have going on here? I goofed up. I moved that pipe isn't hooked up there. Moved this bin some and forgot to move that pipe. I'll have to fix that. So, what else do we want to look at here? Just going to zoom in here. This is our conveyor. That other bin dumps out about right there over on the other side, just into that conveyor. You have this dump pit here where it dumps into. You're receiving. So hopefully that shows you what I got. Now, one thing that I did do on here is this shows north. I'm not perfectly north. I turned it a little bit, so this is a little bit towards the east, it just makes this, because I have this smaller equipment here for the trucks coming around here, and it'll just work better to have this turned a little bit. And if you see, I got this here on a little bit of an angle. I think it'll work best that way. That way when you come around here or coming in here, it's just it's a little bit angled the right direction, headed in the right direction. Now I show this all reclaim, all the bins reclaim back to the leg. You don't have to do that. You can put your unloads out, get a short 30-foot belt or 16-inch transport auger or something and load out that way. And I show this elevator, the dry elevator, being that dry elevator you have just extended a little bit. Those can go up to 120 foot tall. So I figured that the dry elevator is that there. I also show it that each elevator has its own distributor. Now I'm guessing that we would go with a double swing pendulum distributor up here, but I'm not sure. That affects cost, and it depends on the millwright. Most millwrights do like to use a double swing pendulum, but it just depends on how people want to design it and what steps you take at the same time, all at one time. So there you have it. We'll look at it like this some. That might look better. Not sure. I can never decide. That other way with the yellow, you can see all the details better. You can see the details better that way because of all the different colors it gives you. So this here is a 24-foot dryer drawn in there. That could vary. And I have it blue just to be generic. Not that I promote a blue dryer, just that way it's generic. If it was yellow or red or green, then it points in a direction. I can get any measurements needed off of this. Everything can be built off this layout pretty much. So let me know what you need.